Yeah, I mean, when this attack goes right, it is just so strong. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is day 23 of the Push to Top 100. And yes, you guys heard that right. I'm starting this series up again this month. Last month, we barely missed out on the top 100 again with a rank 180, which is fine. I mean, I still like having that on the profile. It looks good. It's good for thumbnails and stuff. But this month, we're going to be pushing hard. I'm switching up the strat. I'm going to be using dragons today, and I also switched up this army comp a bit. We added an ice hound and we added a ice block spell. I think this is one of the strongest armies in the game. With the ice block and the ice hound, we have a lot of flexibility for how we can use these troops. And I'm going to show you guys today in all the live attacks how exactly to use this army and why it works so effectively. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Stay tuned for more Push the Top 100 videos coming out soon. I'm not sure what army I'm going to be using yet, but I'm really liking this one. Yeah, let's go. All right, first base here. This is one with an invis tower. It's pretty good for us. What we're going to try and do here is take our RC, charge her from 9 o'clock, and then I'm going to redirect her inside for this invis tower. We can freeze her for that. And yeah, that's the plan right now. Let's just start here. It's probably a very trapped side here. So we're going to be very safe with our RC. I might actually use the Quake here early. Just to soften up some of those defenses so she gets through this area. Looking good. I'm just going to immediately switch to a double cycle. I'm not trying to risk anything here. Don't want to have my RC taking unnecessary damage or dying here. Let's pull the CC troops to the top side here. And I'll continue. Oh, okay. RC is being a little bit stupid here, but that's fine. We'll have her take this, and then I'm gonna invis this, push her inside. Oh my god. My RC is being very frustrating right now. Okay, she actually dies. Alright, this is gonna have to be a recovery here. Gonna poison this. And we'll send the arrow through this side for the invis tower. And the siege barracks up top as well to support there. Then we'll just throw in all the drags on this side. Need to make sure the minion prince is close to this side so we can have him go in for this invis compartment. And we'll just probably use the Eternal Tome now as everything's entering into this big damage area over here. Book Tower is pulling some drags, but that's actually good for us. We pull so many black mines there. And we'll use the minion prince ability through this middle area to protect all the troops with the damage reduction here. Let's throw in some cleanup over here. Hook Tower actually isn't really that bad for us in this case, because it's pulling stuff fairly close to where they would be anyways. I'm going to invis the drags in the Town Hall so they don't take too much damage. We might actually be able to do a recovery right here. Let's invis the Warden here as well. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because now Hook Tower is going to pull a bit more. Actually, I think we got it, guys. Alright, good recovery to start off the day. That was a interesting start to our Legends hits here, but just a bit of misdirection problems there with our RC, but we were able to clutch it up here. Drags should be able to finish up the rest of the base here. So that's definitely a nice recovery on our part. Luckily with invis bases, the thing with them is that they don't have as much power as long as you have the giant arrow to activate them. So it's going to be a nice triple to start off the day. That was a little bit scary, but we were able to pull through here. If you guys are serious about pushing, make sure you go and check out my Legend sub. All the information is in the Discord and in the Patreon. Here's some of the proof for people who are in my sub. What I offer is deep dives into different attacks and armies, base building videos that are only exclusive on this Patreon, top tier Legends bases. So these are bases that are built by me or tweaked by me significantly, and I also explain how they work. And also, you have access to some of the best players in the world as your coaches: PJ, Applesauce, Ace Again, Kahina, and Tapin. So make sure if you guys are interested in pushing, go and check out the sub. Thanks, guys. All right, next hit here. This is PJ's base. Sorry, PJ. You're Stuff is getting leaked. What I'm going to try and do is I want to enter my RC into this bottom side mortar here, drive her into the middle, hopefully have her take the hook tower, and then we can enter on the other side with our drags. Let's do that. I'm entering on this side because I think the hook tower is a pretty big priority for dragons, because it can just pull your drags every, I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's around 5 seconds. So 5 seconds, one of your dragons instantly dies. Probably one of the strongest defenses against, honestly, any, like both ground and air. I think hook tower is by far the best of the temporary defenses. So I've been using that in all of my bases. I'm going to pull the CC troops to that corner, and then we'll use the haste file here because pretty predictable RC pathing here, I think. Okay, perfect. RC's going the right way here. Have her take the poison tower here. Ideally, we want her to take the single inferno as well, but I don't know if she's going to go for that. Probably not. We'll just have her take the archer tower then. That's totally fine as well. That's good. And I'm going to hit a giant arrow, trying to hit this sweeper on that side. Nope, I missed. I hit an air defense though, so that's fine. And we'll use the... I'm going to try and funnel my queen inside here if possible. Alright, now we can start some of the drags up here. Throw in an ice hound and then continue with the rest of our drags there. I'm going to funnel a little bit on that top side. Protect some of the troops over there. Giant is going to die. Maybe I should have protected that with the ice spell, but we can actually use it there to freeze up those ice pups coming out. And we'll use the Eternal Tome through the Giga Bomb here. Looking pretty good so far. I'll use the Minion Prince ability through this back end as well. Let's just use it right now to freezing up Town Hall, freezing up all those defense over there. This base runs 3 single Infernos, which actually is not good for our army, but I think we should be able to, shouldn't be too difficult to pull through the rest of this hit, as long as the drags go in for the single. Yeah, we're good. Queen's doing good work down here. Drags are pathing down to the Town Hall. I think we're looking good right now, and I still have my Minion Prince with the Phoenix, so we should be able to pull through with the rest of this hit, so that's good. Definitely a better execution than the last hit here. This one's going to be actually crushed. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the single Infernos. Personally, I think multis, not the isolated multis, but just multis in general on a base are much stronger. As you can see, I mean, this one is pretty crushed, so yeah. Alright, next hit here. It's another Invis base. But on this one, I'm going to try and send my RC into the core because I have the Ice Block spell. No hook tower, so that's good. The Flame Spinner, honestly, is one of the worst ones in my opinion. So I'm just going to send my RC on this bottom side. Redirect her in any way that I need to push her into the Town Hall. And we'll use the Ice Block spell to freeze her in place so then she can take the value on the inside of the base. Can run a few Fox cycles on the outside here. Placing our Invis on 7 so that... we timed the Fox and the Invis spells perfectly here. I actually don't know where my RC is going to go after this. Maybe the Tesla? Yeah, alright. I'm going to start double cycling now because I'm not super confident on which direction she's going to go. Gonna have her take this Tesla, I think, and then she'll walk inside. I think now she'll walk in. Alright, she's getting stuck on some heroes here. Now she's walking in. So I'm going to freeze her up. Might have to do a redirect here. Let's do a redirect and have her go inside with the haste file. So she's taking the Town Hall. Perfect. She's going out again. That's a little bit scary here. I want her to take the Invis Tower. Hopefully take the Rage Tower as well here. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking good. Now we're going to try and arrow the other side air defenses because this one... Alright, yep, that's good. This side we're good. Send in the Ice Hound with the drags on this side. 2 up there as well. Gonna poison the furnaces on the top side. This guy's running 2 furnaces. That's actually a lot of damage. Don't see many people doing that. I think most people are running 1 and ice golems. This guy doesn't even have ice golems. So should be fine here. We're gonna use the warden ability as everything enters into this area, probably with the double multi-infernos and the fire spitter. Yeah, let's use the warden ability here. Can Minion Prince through the middle into the monolith here. Super Minions coming out. Yeah, this is looking good, guys. This is looking very good. Let's pop the Minion Prince ability. Minion Prince has a really long range to his ability, so I just like to pop it early because it doesn't really hurt to to do it early. As long as you know the direction that he's facing is the right way, then it's fine to pop it a little bit early, because sometimes he can face the wrong directions and you waste your Minion Prince ability entirely. But again, this is going to be another crush base. A little bit scary in the beginning though. The Teslas are redirecting my RC quite well, but it's going to be a triple here. This Ice Block spell really is a big game changer for invis bases. Next base here. This is a popular base here. Hook Tower in the middle. This is a little bit scary, and it's a fairly high leveled one with the HP. What are we thinking here? What I might do is maybe what I'll do is I'll enter into this backside here, decide where my RC, or see where my RC decides to go, and then I can use the hook trick to actually pull her into the core here. I just need to make sure that the fox doesn't walk in front of her, because sometimes that can be a little bit scary. It can mess up the hook trick significantly, and you waste spells, time, and yeah, alright, let's keep on invising her here. This is looking good. I'm going to use the hook trick now. I'm going to poison the CC. Oh no, the fox gets pulled instead. Okay, that's a bit sad, but we'll just try our best here. I think my RC actually passed in still. Even now, I might have to redirect her. But she's going in. She's going in. Alright, perfect. We'll have her go in this direction. Oh, she might path out again. Honestly, a little bit scary here. I don't know where she's going. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. We got the value that we needed. I'm going to kill the Ice Golem on this side with the Valkyrie. And I'm going to try and hit this Air Sweeper. Perfect. I don't hit the air defense, which is fine. Let's just wait for this Valkyrie to kill this. And then we start with our drags on this side here. Ice Hound doing a good job of blocking a lot of the damage from the air defenses. I think the Ice Hound is much better value than the Rocket Loons, because a lot of people don't have exposed air defenses anymore. Why are so many of my drags following everything up there? There's a lot of randomness to this attack, I think, but just because the power is so strong, it ends up still being fine. Gonna launch Minion Prince ability here, because he can hit up by a lot of black lines. Gonna pop the Warden ability now to reduce the damage from the Giga Bomb, or I guess not reduce, but it's not hit. The Giga Bomb's not gonna hit our troops there. Yeah, and this is looking good as well. Minion Prince is still up, full HP. Still got a bunch of drags, giant up top. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a triple here. Luckily, the Rage Tower in the back end did not regenerate by the time our drags came back, so that area was not as dangerous for our dragons. And yeah, it's gonna be a triple. This one is a little bit scary. I tried to do something a little too fancy with the hook, and unfortunately the fox walked ahead. Maybe I should have waited till the fox died to try that, but it's alright. Yeah, pretty much the idea with that is you ice block your RC, you have the hook pull her straight into the core, and she can just take the entire core without having you to path her inside. So yeah, that's the trick. Alright, next base here. Wow, this base is still somehow meta. I don't even know how, but okay, how are we gonna do this? What I might do is I might start my RC on the top side for the mono here, have her path into the town hall, maybe grab the hook tower on the back end if possible. Then we can split up our drags and queen. Or should I go into this bottom side and just take the value? I might do that as well. I'll start her on the top actually. Let's just do this approach. I know this approach works for roots, but obviously I don't know, that's not the attack that we're doing today. Definitely still more familiar with how... Okay, RC's going this way. So unfortunately, Hook Tower is not going to get taken, but we can pull... Or we can put our queen for that side maybe, and then send the RC for the... Or sorry, the drags on the other side. We'll just see where she decides to path here. She might actually go around the base, which I don't know if I like that. Might be a little bit scary here. I have no idea how to hit this base with dragons. I've never... Okay. Queen's going inside. Great. Pop the haste vial because we know she's going to be stuck in the town hall for a bit. Go down for the builder's hut. Actually, she might still grab the hook tower. This is perfect for us. Yeah, she's going to grab it here. Alright, that's good. We'll do... Let's do our queen on this side here. she can take the sweeper there. Never mind, she does not take the sweeper there. And then we'll send our drags on this side here. Send the Ice Hound in. And we'll have the Ice Hound pretty much just tank all the big damage in the core area here. Maybe I should have delayed a little bit, but it's alright. We'll freeze that up right there. Poison the CC here. Use the Valkyrie up top to support. As you can see, the Ice Hound taking 0 damage over here. Has just so much health with that. Activates the trap there as well. What is that called? Or the Giga Bomb. The Giga Bomb on the backside there gets activated. Queen's gonna die here, unfortunately, from the single. But I need my Warden to step up. We'll pop his ability now. Super Minions might be able to take that single Inferno on the back end. Maybe just protect my Queen a little bit longer here. Have her take this Fire Spitter. Actually, yeah, this is good. This is good. We'll use the Minion Prince ability now through this backside. And we can just support this top side a little bit more. Yeah, this is going to be a triple for sure. We'll use the Headhunter maybe to try and kill the enemy Minion Prince. Nah, it's not going to happen. It's going to pull some ground traps, so I'd rather not do that. We'll use it on the backside to just clean up a little bit as well. Alright, nice hit here. I've never hit this base before, and to be honest, the thing with this dragon army is you're relying on the power of the attack and not necessarily the way you execute it. Of course, you need to not miss your invises. You gotta like approach somewhat correctly, but for example, there I had no idea where my RC was gonna go. Next hit here. It's a popular base, but this guy switched the poison towers out for rage. I don't think that's a good idea, personally. But we're gonna try and do the hook trick again on this base, because if we can get the core out, then this is pretty good for us. I might be getting a little too greedy here. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to send our RC onto this bottom side here. Have her clear this side so that the pathing is pretty clear for our drags. And we can split the queen on the other side. Let's do this. I'm going to pull the CC. Okay, my RC actually doesn't need the hook trick. She's just going to go in. Alright, we'll take it. Sure, I guess. Have her go in for this. Perfect value, honestly. Yeah, like I said, this attack is pretty random. Sometimes there's just things that happen and there's no way for you to predict that they'll happen. But you're relying on the fact that this army is definitely the most has the most power in the game, not necessarily the best army because it's not replicatable. But I'm liking it so far. Definitely a little bit random though, for sure at times. Gonna try and arrow the air defense there. Perfect. We'll poison the CC and the Minion Prince here. I might actually use that as well. And then we'll send in our drags on this side. Delay the Ice Hound a little bit. Let's use it. Usually it's really good to use the Ice Hound because it can also pull traps and also activate the poison tower and whatnot. For example, here it activated the rage tower since it got in the range. Where's our queen? Okay, we're good. Let's use the minion or the warden ability through this area here. I'll support this backside with a Valkyrie as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm not going to use that anywhere else, so might as well do that. Giant's taking out some stuff on this backside. Use the minion prince ability through here. Since there's a decent amount of air damage on that side. Actually, wow, there's still a lot of air damage. I don't know if I'll be able to pull through with this. I don't know how. Queen really just got wrecked on that side. We just got hope here. Looking good, actually, still not bad. Minion Prince, full health, or pretty, alright, half health now, with the Phoenix. Still a few drags with the, Warden as well. Yeah, we should be good here, we should be good. We'll just use those to clean up on the backside. Minion Prince should be able to take out the rest of the air. The Archer Towers here. Yeah, it's gonna be a triple, alright. Wow, today I am having some interesting interactions with the RC, but as long as you can react quickly enough here, this attack is still gonna work out for you. Alright, this base here, it's a pretty popular base with the double rage compartments. What I'm thinking, I want to enter into one of the rage compartments, take that out. Or I can enter behind and end on that. I might enter behind, actually. Let's enter behind on this side. Semi-Arcane for the monolith area here. Alright, she's actually going down for the mortar. I thought she would go for the other archer tower here, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter for us. We might have to hit a redirect. We might do it on this expo or the air defense and wizard tower here. Gonna redirect her in here for the monolith and cannon. Let's hit a earthquake here as well. Not too much damage, so I'm gonna let my fox run one more. Okay, that's good. Alright, after this, we're going to double cycle. No need to risk anything at all here. We're looking good. So we're going to have her go down here. Have her path. Maybe I can even hit a redirect for the town hall here. Perfect. Let's go for the town hall. Yeah, that's really good value for us. She might even grab this Inferno tower on the back end. No, she will. She will. Maybe she'll even grab the rage tower. Let me have her go in for that. A little bit too greedy there. But that's right. We'll have her... We'll have... No, never mind. We got the rage tower. Alright, perfect. Funnel out that side a little bit. Ice Hound in with the rest of the drags. You're going to spread them out really wide so they can create the funnel for themselves. Poison the furnace here on the backside. And using the Valkyrie to take out the ice golems there. We'll ice block this. Alright, never mind. It just dies from all the traps, but it's fine. Still activates the rage tower super early. Like I said, this is really, really good. It can also pull poison towers. It can pull traps if you, or tank damage if you ice block it early enough. We'll pop the warden ability as they enter into this area, and this base is crushed, guys. This base is absolutely crushed. We'll pop the minion prince as he enters into this backside. Yeah, I mean, look at this, guys. When the attack goes right, I hit a few redirects here to get the RC to get a little bit more value, but you guys don't need to get that fancy. Yeah, I mean, when this attack goes right, it is just so strong. It is a little bit more risky because everything hinders on one troop, which is your RC. But as long as you can protect her, keep her alive for as long as possible, should be easy triples for you guys. Alright, and the last base here. Can't even see anything at all on the space. But the pathing from the bottom side into the town hall is pretty clear here. Might be able to... I'm thinking we start on the monolith side. Even though it's more baited, monolith is much more value for us. Gonna start her on this side, see if we can path her into the town hall. Once the town hall is taken out, it's easy because we just have the two lanes, I guess. One side is the queen, one side is the dragons. Perfect, she's going in here. I'm gonna start double cycling, don't want her to take a lot of damage here. Alright, she's going down. This guy had some good traps for the monolith. Oh, okay, tornado here. Might be good for us, actually. Let's pull the CC into the corner there. Ooh, be careful here with where she's going. Might have to do a redirect. Let's do one just to be safe, just in case. Have her go in. Alright, and then we'll earthquake, haste everything. It's gonna take the town hall. Perfect. One of the sides gonna be more thinned out than the other. Yeah, okay. This side is the more thin side, so let's take out this sweeper here. The siege barracks in the other corner. We'll save the poison, and then just throw in the drags in this corner here. We'll use this here, poison that. It's looking good. We'll send... Oh, Ice Hound is completely going the wrong way here. But once that air defense gets taken out, it'll go back the right direction, hopefully. Or it'll go up as well, which... that was a little bit wasted on our part here. Should have been more careful with the Ice Hound deployment. I thought that air defense was already down, but it's actually doing us decently here, freezing up the stuff over there. Alright, we'll minion prince through the back end. Let's see if we can use the ice block anywhere to tank some damage or something like that. Might do it here. Save the queen here. Super minions will go in, take out some of those, take out the RC there. Still have a bunch of drags on the top side. I might start with the cleanup up top. Queen's doing great work down here, taking out the fire spitter there. And these minions should be able to take out the scatter on the backside as well. Unfortunately, I missed the sweeper, which kind of sucks. We have to face that going into this backside, but I think we're good. The power is definitely enough here. So the minion prince with his phoenix. Queen's still doing work here. I don't know. Queen, honestly, I thought it would be an issue switching to the giant puppet. Because she doesn't have healers anymore. But with the passive healing, she could actually do a lot of work here. And we're using the Frosty as well to reduce the damage from incoming heroes or anything like that. So, all right, it's going to be a nice 320 day, guys. Even though we made some mistakes today, even though some weird things happened, still pulled through with the triples as a whole. We are top 900 right now. Nice 320 day for us, and we caught a defense already, so that's really, really nice. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.